All right, welcome back to Absolute Wonder Woman. So, last time she escaped hell, made a deal to come back every now and then also defeated the Tetracide, and made the enemies of Hades and some other gods. So, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's hop in because this story is always cooking. Somewhere in the wilds of Gateway City. Hello, my darling. Are you next? She is setting up camp in some random forest. And so she talks to the bird. You're so lovely. Do you know I've never seen anything like you before in my life? Oh, and you, Crow, do not be jealous. You are equally lovely, just different. And crows have been my friends since I was a babe. Hecate loves you. Diana, too. And I realize I've been pronouncing it wrong. And I probably still am pronouncing it wrong. But honestly, it's okay. I can't do anything about it. Please, my friends, search far and wide for my sisters. Bring me any news of them and take my message to them. Go in peace, faith, and hope. Hecate, protect you and all you love. Thank you. And then she shouts a spell. But now, somewhere else, we see who we were talking about last time. Director Veronica Cale. And she is becoming the big bad of Wonder Woman. And also, we'll see in another one shot, she is becoming one of the main big bads of the universe. But she's entered this facility. Welcome to Area 41, Director. So we've heard some stories about this in other series. Superman brought it up every now and then. I believe Batman's brought it up. I know Flash has brought it up, but we haven't even done any of Flash. But it looks like Cale is in charge of it, and it's owned by the military, and it holds very special people. And we see one of them here. She walks in. How's her mood? She seems agitated. Yeah, that explains a lot. So Cale puts on a mask, a gas mask specifically, to go talk to this person, this being in like a suit. Dr. Poison. Hello, that is a classic Wonder Woman villain. Bet you couldn't name that because, I mean, it's hard to name some Wonder Woman villains, I won't lie. But Poison is getting upset, and she's in this suit, and it seems like all she is underneath that suit is literally just gas. So what can I do for you today? You know what you can do. You can get me a new fucking suit. The last time, I have people working on it, but as I'm sure you've seen your internal memos and the literal news, we've had some major developments in the last week. Well, I don't care about Wonder Woman. I care about a new suit, so I can get some goddamn fine motor skills in here. Do you know how hard it is to do delicate experiments in this World War II relic? Try holding even a single glass test tube in these dumb hands. I dare you. And Cale says, you're going to change your tune when I play something for you. Grabs out a little headphones. I'm curious if you'll have a different reaction to it since you're non-corporeal. If you call me gas one more time, Cale, I'm going to literally fill your lungs with me until you die. And this is Dr. Poison's true form, is like a poison gas cloud. So I think the deal is that she works in here in Area 41 in exchange for not getting experimented on, but she kind of does. She more of just gets her piece inside of Area 41 and does tests for Cale. But either way, Cale says, here you go, here's this little thumb drive. With some effort, we were able to find a few patchy recordings of whatever that creature, the Tetracide, was broadcasting. Take a listen. It needs a lot of work, of course, but this is a great start for us. I can't believe how much R&D we wasted on a different sonic weapon only for this to fall into our laps. See what you can do with it? I know it's not your specialty, but you're simply one of my best. I'll check in at the end of the week. Figured one of my best. Of course, inspiration does come from the most unexpected places. So Dr. Poison takes it. And so Cale exits and talks to her assistant. Is there any new progress from the team? No? Well, damn. Dr. Poison is asking if she can go outside to take some fresh soil samples. You know what? That's approved. She gets 2 hours, but she has to take a guard. And then we learn that also they have a new suit for her, but they're just withholding it from Dr. Poison. Smart move, to be honest. But catching back up with the gang. In Gateway City, they go to the woods where Diana was. And so Barbara looks at the stone. Whoa, look at that. Please don't touch that, Barbara. It is untouched by human hands, and I need it that way for just a bit longer. You may examine it at your leisure when I finish. Gia, I would like you to come grab these ingredients. And then Edith's like, hey, this property is worth a ton of money. How did you get this? Oh, I already own it. How do you? The land is mine. though owning land is admittedly an odd concept to me. So we learn that Diana's got a company called Hecate Holdings LLC, which is crazy. I don't even know how they did that. The gods love nothing more than a long plan coming to fruition. So basically, I feel like the gods just donated a bunch of money to her. And then Diana asked for some privacy. I'd asked Pegasus to pair you out, but he's taken a message to my mother. So the gang leave and say, sorry, we're going to give you some privacy. What comes is very complicated. I've been working on it for most of my life, so it requires focus and appreciation, but it will not take that long. I offer my blood in thanks and supplication for your blessings and for the sacred site. As it was ordained, so it shall it be. You have each of this blessed this place. It hums with you, the warmth of you, the strength of you. I will not fail now. Hecate, she of the crossroads, death and magic. Athena, wisdom in battle and beyond. Artemis, the wildness within us all. Hestia, the fires of home, loyalty above all else. Aphrodite, love and passion, the hunger of life itself. Demeter, the land of life and mother of us all. And Hera, queen of the gods, eye of the future. I come to you as Diana, daughter of the sorceress Circe, witch of the wild owl, last of your beloved Amazons. I am your weapon. For truth and justice, your will be done. And what does she create? A building called the Huron. And so the gang comes back and she offers them all tea. But this seems to be Diana's new, fortress of solitude, essentially. This is where she's going to remain. But Diana starts hearing a voice after she made tea for them. I have to go. Stay here. You will all be safer here. So in Union Square, Gateway City, the sound is almost too much to bear, even for me. But if I deafen myself before finding the source, all is lost. I must resist. Hecate, give me the strength to persevere. What could this new monster be? They sound so diabolically similar to the Tetracide sound. It's weaker, and there's no maw to throw itself in, so it's just pain, fear, confusion. These spiders seem to be technological, but are they mixed with arcane? And see that these spiders are the ones making the noise. Who built them? None other than our big old friend, Dr. Poison. But Diana clearly sees that there is a ton of them as they all just go and bombard them. They start climbing all over top of her. Now that they're forming only on me, I can see where they're coming from. Mother, do not forsake me. But it's hopeless. There are too many. I feel panic rising sharply in the base of my skull. The sound is a trick of hopelessness and despair. It's absolutely overwhelming. Foolish girl, you beat one Tetracide with clever ideas and you think you're invincible. Have you forgotten all your lessons? Circe would be ashamed. So she stands up, free myself, create distance, confront the source, spins them all off. This tech is diabolical but has many limitations. I have few. Time to take this fight to the origin. And goes to the top of a construction building where she sees the trail. And it's Spider-Man. Just kidding. But she flies up, kicks down a door where Dr. Poison is there, sitting, waiting. Oh, don't hurt me. My name is Dr. Poison. You're going to hear me out, princess. Who are you? And then Dr. Poison says, I know where you can find Amazon. Whoa, the building? The rainforest? Which one are we talking about? Just kidding. That was a good joke. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, we're done. Peace out.